Metlife customer Mitten had a life-changing accident whilst on his way to work. In his early 30s, married and a father of two, Mitten thought of himself as invincible. He never expected life to throw him off track. For the past 9 years, he has worked for his local NHS hospital accident and emergency department. He also volunteers as a special police constable in his spare time. Every day, he commutes to work on his motorbike. 7 years ago, Mitten met with his financial advisor and made the important decision to take out a Metlife accident protection policy to cover him should the worst happen. Here, Mitten tells us his story.
Unfortunately, had a very bad accident in April. I was on my motorbike. There was a driver in a little truck. He decided to do a unfortunate U-turn on a straight road. Didn't see me coming. I was on the bike, and it was a pretty drastic accident. I broke a lot of bones. I was shifted to my local hospital and then airlifted to a local trauma center. I stayed in hospital for 47 days. The first thing that came up to mind was, does Misha, my wife, does she know that I'm here, and what am I going to do? Because I knew I couldn't move because I broke my femur, which is my thigh bone, and I broke my hip. I broke my left forearm, both the bones, and my shoulder bones. As part of the recovery, I had to attend a lot of hospital appointments. Because I was moved to a trauma centre, I had to go back and forth into London, into central London. I was wheelchair bound for almost 2 months. So I needed specialist transport, which I got for the first 2 months. And then the appointments didn't stop, so I still had to go up there. And all this, surprisingly, was costing us a lot of money. A day's worth of travel into London was costing us almost around £70. And added to the fact, we would buy a coffee or something on our way back. It was easily adding up to £100 a day, an appointment. And I had around 21 appointments so far. It didn't actually start hitting us until it was around the 3rd month, where the bills doesn't unfortunately stop. The mortgage and the rest of the stuff which goes with the daily life. And this was getting a bit of an added burden at that time.
For just £14 per month, Mitten's policy covers him and his children for a range of injuries. He received a total of £18,600 in benefit payments.
And I thought it could be a daunting process. Every time I've called up customer service, they were great. It didn't take much time. I was kept updated, that was the key thing. And the money really helped. I know recovery it's a holistic thing. You have to recover physically, mentally, and all this you have. Money does come in handy, because if I was financially strained, I would start thinking about it. I might have rushed back into work without fully recovering. I was always a very outdoor, active person. Used to go swimming with my son every Tuesdays, a bit of football in the garden. And he used to look at me as like a superhero because I used to ride a bike. I have 2 jobs, 2 very exciting jobs, and all this stopped. And I think I stopped being his superhero for a little while. But I'm getting stronger. I've got a good support from my friends, my family, and lovely colleagues. They've kept me through the loop all the time, and they've supported me.
Mitten's story is one of over 14,000 claims paid by Metlife in 2019 alone. Even superheroes like Mitten face challenges. We know that, like him, every superhero is driven by a strong sense of responsibility. That's why we give our customers the power to tackle life's challenges, big and small. The financial support we've provided has helped Mitten through 8 months of intensive recovery. He's now able to return to work, getting back to what he loves. With Metlife, you're protected. Metlife, navigating life together.